Not never seen Crazy play FaZe? It's because FaZe is stupid and boring and dumb. No skin, no win. Yeah, they still have the Belica skin disabled, unfortunately.
The battle begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can I cash out my crazy coins for US dollars? They convert to negative $1 per crazy coin. So if you want to, Terry. You get all these hats? My wife has a photo booth, so she gets all the hats. But she gets them from like dollar stores and bin sales and some other stuff. Yeah, this scoreboard needs to change so bad. This is like my #1 priority because I hate it so much. Like I would prefer they change this before everything else. Put someone on the UI team on it now. I hate it so much. It takes up my whole screen. It should not take up my whole screen. It should be a small scoreboard on the left, small scoreboard on the right, and a map in the middle that I can ping on. There's no reason for it to take up my whole screen at all. It's wild. This is flashbangs me every time I hit tab. It's terrible. It's terrible. Watch for the gameplay and subscribe for the hats. Hey, let's go. We got some new hats too. Some hats never before seen on stream. I showed a couple of them off lately, but I think I still have a couple more. Don't know when to whip them out, you know? Feels so good tonight. On you tonight. Make the scoreboard transparent. Making the scoreboard transparent is not going to fix it. You need to have a new scoreboard made. The scoreboard right now is really bad. Really bad. It should not be your entire page. It doesn't need to be. At all. just have it like here. Map in the middle. Here. And you're good. Poopy pants! Leave us alone, poopy pants! What you wanna... Ugh. Oof. Didn't flash after him. Pansy.
An enemy tower is under attack. An ally has been slain.
Oh, there's no return kill I can get. Never too many minions. Belica! Zapot! Uh-oh. That's a flash ult. Knocked him up. He had Richter 1 HP at the tower, you see. He literally almost killed Richter. So he wasn't doing nothing, so he actually rotated before the Fae. He just missed the kill on Richter, unfortunately, barely. Oh! What did I die to? Just what did I die? Did he hit an E from like 7 miles out? Damn. What a nice E. No, I didn't. I died to fucking Faye. Wait, I died to Murdoch. How did I die to Murdoch? I was all the way behind, like, behind the tower. A minion shot me? Pain. Wish it worked like Dota, where after you blink, the minions miss the auto attack instead of following you. Yeah, if you blink, the auto attack goes to where you were, not where you're going. Like the projectile as well, you can dodge projectiles with it. Depends on the one, but yeah.
Headed back to base.
The fish in the sea. far. This is like 30, 40% into the level. So.
Patrol online.
Oh, what? That is griefing. I mean, Narbash is just griefing. Just shoot him. No, you just auto him. He was literally walking away from his Murdoch. They're trolling. Oops, put it behind him.
Need to get supplies.
Let it back.
Resupply run.
Walk at him. Why are we letting this guy get XP? Why did we just let that guy get 6? Well, I mean, I walked at him 3 times and you just sat behind the wave. Oh, I used all my mana. We let that guy get 6 for no reason.
Need to get supplies. Headed back to base. Resupply run.
So I'm just sitting there passive against a Narbash by himself. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Deploy crowd control. Be right back.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Headed back to base. Yes.
He gone. I'm running mid. How's your auto killed him? Or did your passive kill him? Whoopsies. Thought we were gonna fight that, I'm not gonna lie. There's 3 of us, there's 3 of them, but we decided to not fight. Oh, Omen has no mana. Omen used all of his mana. That makes sense, never mind.
An allied tower is
Nah, they dead. Bum ba dum ba dum, baby.
Patrol online.
He didn't even make it that far.
Northbound. Pistol is ready. Looking for targets.
Oh, and I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the light.
On my way left.
Touch. I said, ooh. This Countess is having a much better game. Yeah, I'm going to next too. I'm just gonna go like basically mage build. No Marshall for you this game. Damn. Uh-oh. I I said, ooh. No! I wanted to lock onto the fucking crutch, but fucking dude man walked in front of my path right whenever I was ulting. Pain. Sad days. I need my lock on to be longer. I should have just kept running away. Survivor could have lived there. Look, he has both of his things up. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Survivor had flash up and his ult up. He didn't use either one. I shouldn't have died for that loser. Is there a reason why you went Time Warp instead of Marshall? Yeah, I didn't feel like sticking next to Survivor the all game. I feel like being a little bit more magey this game. Marshall's what I go like every game on Enchanter supports because it is just objectively strong as fuck, giving your ADC basically another attack speed item. I didn't feel like doing it this game. That is literally the only reason. Oh, I missed everything. Brain did not compute. But I wanted some mana regen.
Constructors ready.
Let's drain their mana. We need Nardaddy to have no mana in these fights. No mana, no healing.
Control online.
Oh, I was super late on that wreck.
My stance, not falter.
Would you ever Q-Max first for the stun CDR? Yeah. We don't have a lot of CC on our team. We got enough.
Deploy crowd control.
Where the fuck did Narbash go?
Control online.
Enemy tower is under attack.
For the phantom hits? Phantom hits are exactly what Brenzo said, I think anyway. I don't know if this is like 100% confirmed or not, but the game is client side, right? So client side means that what I'm seeing and what you seeing are two different things, right? I see that I'm here, but you might see that I'm 5 steps forward or 5 steps behind or whatever, right? So since the game is client side, we both see two different things. What your game is registering and what my game is registering are two different things. And they use AI to predict what those things are, essentially. So my understanding of what those ghost hits are is my client sees that Faye is, you know, there. I throw Decker Ball, but his client sees that he is somewhere else entirely, right? So because his client sees that he's somewhere else entirely, well, I just got Faye ulted, Richter ulted, and Murdoch ulted as the support. And because of all of those, like because my client and your client see different things, my client sees that I stun you, your client sees that you're away from the stun, your client registers with the game first, saying that you didn't get stunned, so my client doesn't know what to do with the hit, and so the ball just disappears, or the ability just disappears. That's my understanding. Sorry, I got Survivor talking in my ear, so I had to study there for a second, but yeah. It's because of the client side thing. I could be wrong, but my very limited knowledge on the subject, my limited research on the subject, I got that information. You hate Phantom Decker Balls? There's always been those Phantom Decker Balls, they just look different now.
On my way left.
Sounds like a solid theory to me. Yeah, I mean, I think it might be right, but I would have to have a developer confirm that. I think it is fixable, right? Because this isn't the first game in the world to ever have client-side, you know, implementation of the game. So there has to be a fix to it. Wow. Well, at least we killed the Murdoch. But it's probably just super complex, right? Like, it's probably super complex. Or it might be super expensive. Like, they might even know what the fix to it is, right? But the fix might be a complete redesign of some sort of process, like a complete overhaul of some sort of process. And he smited and ran away. Yeah. Well, he smited and ran away because Countess refused to tank it for him, and so he was 1 fucking HP. Yeah. But yeah, so like they might even know what it is, but it might be something that takes, it might be like a very inefficient like part of the code, but in order to fix that one inefficient part of the code, it will take them, you know, 6 months of a redesign of their entire relationship of client server, you know, the client server structure. So like it, without the inner knowledge and inner workings of their whole system, we just don't know. It is that one right there, that client server one is one of those bugs that could be, it could potentially be something simple, or it could be something that is like Smite. You know how Smite 1 has a million fucking bugs in it that you would assume are fucking simple, but they've never fixed them, so obviously they're not simple, and that's why they had to redesign the entire game to fix all their spaghetti code in the new engine, right? Like, and all of the new game, Smite 2 is supposed to fix all of those little bugs that have been in the game for 10 years. Well, you know, sometimes that's what it takes to fix those little bugs. complete redesigns and those fun little important features. Which, I mean, we know that Pred has already redesigned numerous features, right? Like they've redone their projectile system multiple times because of bugs like that. They've redone their server, like their server side stuff multiple times because of that. They've redone some backend stuff, like some other backend stuff multiple times because of stuff like that. So like it's not new to them to have to do that, but it just might not be worth it in this case. Same thing happened to Wolson. I don't even know what Wolson is, but sounds, yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. If it's something that's like a bug on a character or a bug on like an item or something like that, that's almost never a complete redesign of some sort of feature or bug or something like that. Or that's almost never a redesign to fix. Right? But stuff like the way that the server works is sometimes that complex. Run him down! It was a multiplayer game that had bad code, so they stopped the multi completely. What the fuck? Multiplayer game that stopped multiplayer completely because of the bad code. That's crazy. Oh, whoops. That's crazy.
You ready?